40 ounce.
Are you calling we are live on the air. Are you calling our go-host?
No, 4-0, but yes, let's call it go-host.
4-0's going to have to wait on hold for a while. We got a lot going on today.
I'm calling the go-host. It says the go-host is Idol.
Idol?
Yeah, it went from green to yellow. Now it's green again.
Okay. Can you kill this music?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
You sound like you're really far away.
I'm not. I'm right by my computer.
Can you kill this
Yeah, I'm
music?
trying to. The computer's locking up.
John sounds super close and Chris sounds super far away.
Really?
Yeah. No, now it's okay. Now you're very far away.
I know. I moved away from the mic.
Okay.
We got everything rearranged over here.
Uh-oh.
Hey, this is the Chris Brake Show. I'm Chris Brake, sitting here with my good friend John Rapp and Spitfire Sarah.
Via Skype.
Via Skype.
Yes.
Oh, John. Oh, there it goes.
Hey! Yay!
Sarah is coming in via Skype today. I'll ask you about that in a second. Let's start this. I haven't tuned this ukulele. I need to get closer to the mic. I need to get like this.
I don't know where my mic is on my computer.
I'm going to try and speak. I need to work on my radio voice a little bit more. John, what do you think?
I think that just talking closer to the mic perfects the radio voice. It sounds good when you talk closer to the mic.
Okay, I like this. How does this sound?
I think it sounds good.
All right. I think I'm pretty loud, though.
I think that's how it's supposed to be. It's a talk show, right?
Okay. I turned myself down a little bit. I don't know if I'm clipping. I'm putting too much thought into this.
Way too much. You sound great.
Hey, thank you.
No problem.
Here we go.
You see what it sounds like when you're not here, Sarah?
Yeah, I think this ukulele kind of sets the mood for the show.
This is a very somber intro, Sarah. We're sad that you're not here.
I know. I know you are.
We have a great show today, Sarah. You're going to miss it.
30 minutes of it.
Yeah. We'll try that. Although our guest will be on the telephone.
Okay.
So I don't know if you'll be able to hear him. So you might want to bail during that. Who knows?
Well, don't you always say that, but then everyone's like, oh, I can totally hear him.
Yeah, but now you get to be the actual judge on what it sounds like to be a participant on the other end.
Good. I will be a guinea pig.
Sarah, are you okay? You doing all right over there?
I'm okay. I'm just really, really tired.
All right, that's good. That's why you're on Skype.
Yes.
Are you just in a lounge mode?
I am. Dude, I went to Kroger in lounge mode and ran into like someone from school, of course.
You're still going to school?
No, from high school.
Oh.
Don't you hate that? I hate living this. Like it's really annoying. I always loved it when I lived somewhere that was not my hometown. You know, because you never run into those people from school. Not that I don't like the people from school. It's just, what do I say to this guy?
I mean, it was okay because like we go get lunch every once in a while and everything was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't kind of one of those like, oh, I kind of remember you, but we're going to say hi but not know each other. Not one of those.
I find myself avoiding contact with these people.
Really?
Yeah, I found myself just kind of ducking out every once in a while, ducking down in the car if I see somebody from school just because I don't want to do a stop and chat. I don't want to get in the conversation.
Yeah.
But then the person I'm speaking of who I did this to, he died like a few months ago, and I went to his funeral. So maybe I should have valued that moment and not dodged him.
Oh, you could have like stopped history there.
The butterfly effect. What if I had just spoken to him?
If you had, then you would probably think it was your fault that he had died, so maybe it's good that you didn't. Modeled Macaroon wants to have a shirt with some quotes of yours on there, Sarah.
Modeled Macaroon said her favorite quote. She wants a T-shirt.
Yeah.
with a giant quote on it from Spitfire Sarah. And she said her favorite quote of all time is, "I don't remember that."
Do you remember saying that, Sarah?
Was this last week?
I don't know.
I believe you say it every day. Every day. It has to be every day.
Yeah.
I have like amnesia or something.
I don't
So
remember
you don't
that.
remember saying it.
I don't know. I say it all the time.
Okay.
We got some awesomeness coming up. We're going to talk to this guy. What time is it?
It's 8:14 right now.
Oh, that means it's almost time to call him.
Yep.
Sarah, I got to tell you about this guy.
Tell me.
Okay, let's see. Let me read here.
What?
I'm looking
Not read it.
looking for the email that I left behind. Oh, son of a gun. Jonathan. Okay.
It's hard to find stuff while you're doing the show, isn't it?
That was tinged with a little, I don't know. Never mind. I'm going to stop.
Okay, I found it. Something weird was going on there. Okay, this guy contacted us. He says, I am a high-ranking gang member in which served about 10 years of my life in prison. I have a degree and am currently in college. I am extremely knowledgeable in these matters of electronic torture and have been struggling with it for over 2 years now. I am a targeted individual due to my political involvement and hopes to address the issue and possibly reach out to other individuals to find a solution to this matter. I am struggling financially and need assistance in exploiting these people. What do you think about that, Sarah?
I don't know.
Do you remember when we had all those gang stalking targeted victims?
That sounded. He said targeted, and I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he lumps into this category because what happens is these people are super diligent when it comes these targeted individuals. They're all into this stuff. They live and breathe
right.
this information. So when we did that episode, we basically our page blew up with these people.
Yeah.
Really?
You
Are
know?
we targeted now?
What was that?
I said, are we targeted now?
One of them said that we would be, but I don't think so.
Well, one did tell one of these victims told John that he was being screwed with by the powers that be because they placed a John Rapp lookalike.
I forgot about that. Yeah. They placed a John Rapp lookalike that was following him around or something.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
want to hear a look-alike.
Yeah, I wanted to see it too.
The thing you have to remember with these people is they come off like lunatics only because it's such an underground, case. It's such an underground situation that there is no proof. Like if this is happening, nobody's gonna admit to this, So when these people talk, sometimes it's quick to dismiss them and
Right.
say, "Oh, you're just crazy."
Right.
But they're not. I mean, who knows? Maybe they're not.
Yeah, some of them, some of them maybe are more delusional than others, but this guy sounds like he's totally on the level and he's got some serious info. He was in a gang, right?
And high ranking. He didn't. No, John. He didn't say was. He said I am a high ranking gang member.
Oh wow.
Oh, I thought he said was.
No, although I will clearly.
Are
we
we
go.
not going to say his name?
I don't know. His name's Matthew. He's in Indianapolis. This is happening in your own backyard, Sarah.
Attack us.
Huh?
Why does he? So he's wanting to get this out.
Yeah. He wants people to know about this. He says, I am a high-ranking gang member in which served about 10 years of my life in prison.
Huh.
I'm extremely knowledgeable in the matters of electronic torture.
What's
And-
that?
Remember on that last episode we did with the gang stalking?
waves, the shock waves,
Yeah, they use different machines that
EMP.
that insert thoughts into your brain.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they also, remember they were vibrating that lady's couch? I mean,
Yes.
her bed?
Right. Directed energy weapons.
Yes, there.
Yeah, and this guy's very knowledgeable in these matters.
I want to play this clip of the gang or whatever that he was in. They're burning a street sign.
All right, John, you play a video of this guy, his gang, and then we'll call him up.
All right.
Wow, the real Joe Mango and what grand, G? Mango and grand, nigga. Killer Swift, Rob, MKK, Joe. We everybody killer in this city. Over Killer, man. Killer, G.
John, what's going on over there?
This is the gangsters. Yeah, man, those guys sound pretty intense.
There's a lot of cross chatter going on over there. I think I heard the N-word in there.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, he actually gave us his Skype, so we're gonna put him on Skype here.
Oh,
yeah, that just happened.
It's a treat for you, Sarah.
Oh.
So now we're Skyping with Matthew, or we're calling him.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
That's Sarah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
What's happening?
Hey.
Hello.
You are on the Chris Break Show.
What's up? How you doing?
You're alive, sir.
All right.
What's up, man? Matthew.
Not much, man. Just sitting here going through it.
All right, you said I'm a high-ranking gang member who served about 10 years of my life in prison. So you're still a high-ranking gang member?
Just 1 second. Let me grab a seat real quick.
What is that sound? He's moving some serious stuff
All
over
right,
there.
how you doing?
You really grabbed that seat.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Matthew, I'm always confused about how to get into this and how to start these because you. So are you a high-ranking member now?
I believe, man, that it's always going to be that way.
You want out of it?
I've been going through this for the last 2 years. I've been part of an organization, which I can't really name for, protection purposes, but it's been involved in murders, extortion, assaults. I have reason to believe that the police, as well as, the FBI, is participating in this torture.
Oh, what do you mean torture?
Electronic torture, electronic harassment.
Why are they targeting you?
I believe I'm a targeted individual for the reason that they want to exterminate my kind, or you could be a random individual. There's a lot of innocent people that have this happen to them, but me personally, I think it has to do with my doings, like in the past. So,
Do you think they're using you as like a guinea pig, or they actually want to get rid of your whole organization?
both.
Both.
What are they doing to you?
Well, it's probably best said it's like hell on earth, man. They are using EMF weapons, and they are hacking the satellite to trace and track every movement, anything that you do.
But
your family, and
Well, they do that to everybody, right?
what's that?
Don't they do that to everyone? Isn't that just something that's known about the NSA, that they are tracking all of us all the time, or at least that they have the capabilities to?
Well, they definitely have the capabilities, and there's nothing you can really do about it.
But
They're using different lasers to make you sick. They can make you pass out while you're at work. They can basically do anything they want to.
Have they put
And
thoughts?
some of this equipment that they're using can actually cause cancer. It can cause death.
but they're doing this to you.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, what does that feel like? Like, I mean, can you give us a couple examples of how it affects your life? Like, what exactly they're doing to you?
Yeah. Well, man, I mean, when you go to work and you need the energy to get through the day, you feel like you can't make it. Your body hurts. Your legs and organs is being cooked by microwave radiation.
Right.
Is it possible that there's just a health issue?
Definitely. Now, there's a lot of people that just have schizophrenia that might be thinking crazy things are going on. However, I have had numerous run-ins with people. I've been assaulted, which I ain't got no problem handling, anything of that matter. But the fact is, man, I'm being followed around. My family's being watched, and we're being broadcasted live to the whole. I mean, who knows, 1,000, 2,000 people.
How do you know that?
Yeah, they can actually randomly email people a
What?
link that you can be watched 24/7 with no privacy. I mean, when you take a shower, when you have sex with your woman, when you
What
go
do
to
they?
your workplace.
What do they do with that information?
Well,
How could they see you? First of all, how could they see you? Let's say you're in the shower. How can they see you?
Yeah, how do they see you in the shower?
with the technology that they possess, they are hacking the satellites, which can zoom in on you. Whatever they see, anybody else can see.
So the satellites can go see, because I know that they can see into your house and stuff, but you're saying they can actually see through the walls?
Well, actually, they have equipment. They move in. When the police are involved,
Hello?
what's that? Yeah.
What'd you say? You cut out a little bit. When the police are involved?
Okay, when the police are definitely involved. I have been falsely incarcerated. There's equipment that they use to follow you around wherever you move to. They have thermal imaging place that they can place on the wall to see through as your neighbor. They can sit there and see through your home.
How does
It's very hard to.
How does this affect you? Because it basically just seems like they're just watching you.
Yeah, they watch you, but what do they do on top of that? Like,
The only thing that anybody who is a targeted individual can do, the only available place that I've ever seen, I've done a lot of research, freedom from covert harassment. And they basically will tell you that this is millions of dollars up against you. Their main objective is to destroy your reputation. They want to make you financially, incapable of doing anything. They want to isolate you. They want your friends and family to be, they want everything to go away for you.
right.
They want to make it as hard on you as possible.
Are they succeeding with you?
Well, yeah, just a little bit. The reason I wanted to speak with you guys is you're a very, well-respected radio station. There's thousands of people out here that this is happening to.
Yeah.
They're being robbed. The reason that they email these links to other people, they talk bad about you. They make up lies, and they want you under surveillance at all times, 24 hours. So these bottom feeders that are out here, they see you and they want to rob and take what you have because they have access to your home. So when you do go to work, they're out here sabotaging your vehicles. It's a process, man. It's a multiple year process. That will, people have committed suicide. That's the main goal. They want you incarcerated, they want you in a mental institution, or they want you dead.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just kill you?
Because they want it to be the most slowest, evilest process that you possibly can. I have no answer for that.
Right.
Some things that people do is, there's no answer for it. However, I've disciplined myself slightly. Now, I do feel sick. I still continue to work out. I still continue to live my life without fear at this point. I'm not really worried about if someone's going to do something, they're going to do it to you.
Have you shared this with the rest of your the gang members? Are they aware of this? Is it happening to just you or anybody else
Yeah.
in the gang?
Do you tell your friends about this?
Right.
Yes. I still communicate with everybody, but when you're being watched by the police and you're an individual of my stature, you do not want to involve people in, the world where I came from. Now, at this point, I'm trying to change my life. I have a pregnant woman that I'm in fear of what might happen to her. I'm trying to change my life around. I have a college degree. I'm still in college at this moment as we speak.
Do you ever scare anyone when you talk about this? Like, has anybody tried to put you in a hospital?
Oh, I've been to the hospital at least a dozen times.
Like,
But
just because you go on your own, or because people, are worried about you?
both.
Now, what are the signs that? Because you said that like all the things they do, and they'll vandalize cars or things like that. Like, what are the signs that let you know that it's not just random acts, and that it's like a calculated scheme, cooked
Are
up
you
by?
Are you familiar with V2K? Voice to skull.
No, what is it called?
Voice to
Voice
skull.
to skull. Voice to skull
Barbara
is
kind of talked about that last
radio
time.
waves that they're using with these satellites. Okay.
Hitting your head with messages.
Yes.
It's a constant group of people that's talking to you. So you're hearing voices in your mind, and they're telling you the most degrading things that you could possibly ever.
Right.
You mean like a voice is like you're just going about your day, and then a voice is just telling you that you're fat, you're ugly, you're overweight, nobody likes you, like that.
More than that. The most evilest things that you can say to somebody. They know what you're thinking, so they're trying to completely break you down as an individual and isolate you into an area where you're sitting there basically getting your organs cooked, your whole body, your brain. There's no telling what they've done up to this point. I'm a pretty strong individual. I'm pretty smart. I figured this out. However, the only resources that is available to any targeted individual is, freedom from covert harassment. It takes thousands of dollars, man, to approach this.
Is there any way to avoid these attacks? Like, is there any way to protect yourself from these attacks?
The only thing that they tell you is to stay calm, and you better be strong-minded. Because if you ain't strong-minded, you ain't gonna make it. There's been numerous people that have committed suicide. There has been numerous people who have completely lost everything they had and became homeless. In my case, it's not gonna happen. So
I would imagine that there has to be a way to protect yourself using like different types of metal, or just a situation, like a bomb shelter,
a Faraday cage,
a bomb shelter, something along those lines. Have you tried
Faraday
any?
Cage?
Have you tried any of those?
Actually, yeah, I have drove my woman crazy, telling her, trying to explain this to her. She's kind of falling in line. She kind of understands my situation now. But when they can push a button and make you have to use the bathroom, you got to fart. They can make you sneeze. They can make you sick. They can watch everything that you're doing in their style. They have a thing what you call a brain card, and they have a unit of maybe 16 people dispersed out in different areas. So it's a constant V2K to your skull, voice to skull speaking. They're constantly doing this 24/7. When one group is done, they move to the next group. When that group is done, they take a break, move to the next. It's a constant.
Are they doing the voice to skull communication with you right now?
Yeah, definitely.
What are they saying?
I'm a dead motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah.
Has your woman ever seen any of this? Has she experienced anything with you while you guys are out?
Yeah. They have so many resources. They have so much money. They have so many individuals helping them. It's the perfect murder. That's what it's labeled as, because they can sit and cook your body until you have a heart attack for multiple years, 2-3 years, or they can make you commit suicide because you just want to give up because you ain't strong-minded enough. They can do so many different things to you. They can make your body stay in pain 24/7.
I have to go back to something you said, because I'd like to hear more about this. You said they push a button and make you fart?
They definitely can, man. It sounds crazy. They can make you have to use the bathroom. They literally can make you have to go take a piss.
But what are the signs that tell you, like, how do you know that's not you just having to go to the bathroom?
Well, if you've been through it as long as I have, when the voices are telling you things, you can just ignore. You can try to ignore them if you want to. I sit basically and talk cash shit to them all day, 24/7. I don't have to speak. I don't have to speak to them. All I have to do is think with my mind.
How do you know that they can hear
call
you?
A brain. What's that?
How do you know they can hear you? Because they respond to you, I guess.
Well, when you're thinking about making you a cheeseburger, or you're thinking, and they're telling you what you're going to do, it's going to freak you out. When you're in the shower and they're like, "Look at him," and they're just saying crazy things to you, trying to degrade you to a level, man, that's just evil. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. But however, I've been through it so long,
that's
it's
horrible.
Just a crazy situation.
It's horrible, man. So you're telling me that, like, you go to the bathroom and, when you get naked, you have voices in your head telling you, like, you have a small penis, or your body's ugly, or your dick's going to fall off because you had sex with the wrong girl. Like, is that what you're saying? You just have this trash talking?
That's what I'm saying.
That's insane to me, man.
Yeah, it definitely is. I know that you're familiar. You said you had issues with the last people that was on your show in this matter. Like, what do you mean?
They said, one of them had experienced the voice skull thing. Like, he was talking about that. And then there was another lady who told us that they use lasers or some sort of, what'd you call it? Like electronic?
Electromagnetic frequency, yeah.
Yeah, they did something to shake her bed at night so that she could never sleep, and they would just keep her awake and shake her bed.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about Secret Service. You're talking about FBI created this equipment. They have designed this to infiltrate your organization, to build leads for their own self-purposes, and for their own evil entertainment. They love to do so.
And she said that she did it, or they did it to her, because I always like to know why you, why are they doing it to you? And her reason was that she had protested a golf course or something that was being built over land, and it ended up being it ended up being government property, and she was basically ended up protesting the mayor.
Well, my political involvement with my group, I can only speak for myself. However, those people that's targeted individuals, they are usually a threat to the government in some way. Are you familiar with the term genocide?
Yes.
They want to get rid of people, especially people that are threats, that's going to mess their shit up, man. They, maybe I am a pretty important person. I feel like a normal individual. I just want to have a family, raise my child, and be the best man I can, change my life around. I've spent over 10 years in prison, in one of the worst prisons you could be at.
What were you in prison for?
Burglary. It was a long story, man. Multiple cases that I've had. However, the last particular one that I had, I got on a car chase, which that's on the news as well. You can actually look that up. But
how would I find that?
It was basically a home invasion robbery that took place. I got on a car chase with police. Completely destroyed my car in the chase. Caught an assault charge on somebody that tried to assist the police in catching me. And it just goes, the rabbit hole goes deeper once I went to prison. I mean, I was a really young individual. I'm 31 now. I've basically I've been in prison my whole adult life. But I'm proof that you can come back from that and be a successful individual, doing things that to leave that past behind you. But it seems like no matter what I do, that just tags along with me, especially with the case that I'm in. So
were they talking to you while you were in prison? Were they messing with you while you were in prison as well?
Were you being targeted in jail?
Well, actually, when I was in prison, I didn't really need for anything. I had a large group that I associated with. Never had any issues. I mean, there was murders that occurred. There was assaults. There was extortion that was occurring. There was a lot of things happening. A lot of things you don't agree with, but a lot of things just take place, man, and you have to survive. So
what?
That's
did this stop? I mean, like, when? Basically, are you still a criminal as of now? And were you being targeted
I have been
before?
working.
Like, what's how does that line up?
I've been trying to just work a job. I'm still in school. I'm working towards a business degree. I already have a degree through Ball State University. I might have been a real criminal at one point, but I believe that I want to change this around, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the years that you spend rotting away in a prison cell, it kind of gets to you over time. Either you give in to it's never going to change and you're just going to be a career criminal, or maybe you want to do something a little better for you and your kids. You want to do something better for your family. You want to be a part of something better, man, than just an average criminal. But I guess if you want to say it like that.
But I'm saying, like, when you stopped, when you got your life together and decided you didn't want to, be a criminal anymore, is that when when you started becoming targeted and attacked?
What's unfortunate, I came home in June 2012. Or, well, I take that back. November 2012. When I came home, most of the people that I associate with, they are drug dealers. They are into some really bad things. So it's really hard to shake that group. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's part of your family. So I was falsely incarcerated. That's when I knew something was funny. And I was held in an out-of-state jail in Knox County, Indiana, for 7 months. Falsely incarcerated, held in there with no charge.
No charge?
No charge, man. They actually locked me up for having an individual in a car that was underage with cigarettes. A little dude had some cigarettes, and they put me in jail for it.
Wow.
That's
ridiculous. And I was assaulted by the police I'm only one man, but I was assaulted by the police at this place. My mail was confiscated from me. I had trouble with my mail. I had numerous alterations to where I got in fights, hurt a lot of people. And even when I came back home, that's when the slow process began of voice to skull, of hearing voices. And I'm thinking I'm crazy. I'm thinking I'm going crazy. But, I mean, my whole life, ain't nothing been wrong with me. So with all the information that I've gathered up doing my research, I have an attorney who specializes in invasion of privacy. Now, once I can actually find the way that they're broadcasting me and my family, I intend to do something with them.
Do you sleep in a Faraday suit? Or have you tried?
No, I don't sleep in a Faraday suit.
Have you ever tried, to correct it, like with the Faraday suit or pills even?
Man, I have tried everything. It's a 24/7 battle, man, with your mind. That's all it's a mind game. They can make you tired. They can make you to where you can't sleep for days at a time. No matter what you do, you can take medicine if you want to. If you have a job that you got to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, they're going to make you stay up until 5 o'clock in the morning. So by the time you go to work, man, they've been blasting you with this radiation shit, man, and you feel terrible. It's hard, but you still got to continue to do so. They want you to be barely alive. They want it to be the most longest duration of torture that you could imagine.
I have a friend who I haven't spoken too much to him about, being a targeted individual. I don't even know if he's familiar with that term or what it is, but I know he used to, he's a musician and he would destroy his instruments because he said the devil was inside of his musical instruments, and he would also hear, voices constantly, and when he heard our Gang Stalking episode, he compared it to himself and said that sounded very familiar to him, like he's experienced that, and he said he started taking medicine and it made it stop for him.
Yeah.
But he might be schizophrenic.
So you said he started taking meth to get rid of the problem?
Medicine.
Oh, medicine.
Yeah, he's taking pills for schizophrenia, I imagine. So.
Yeah, I mean, like me personally, I have already went to the hospital numerous times for health issues. heart problems, and they keep telling me the same thing. They keep telling me that I'm perfectly healthy. Now, I have been diagnosed bipolar, and you could probably even label me as, having some other issue. However, man, I mean, there's nothing wrong with me, man. I don't need no medication. However, it's just it's an ongoing process of some of the worst shit that you could go through. You know what I'm saying? And when your cars are being sabotaged and there's nothing you can do about it, you're never going to catch these people. They know exactly what you're they know where you're at every moment of the day.
What's the sign when your car is sabotaged that you know it's them? Like,
okay, when you got like for instance, when you got a poke hole in your radiator hose and your air ride suspension goes out completely, your belts are cooked. They are using equipment on your car as well to track you. I have replaced alternators, belts, which that is normal. You know what I'm saying? Every car that you have is going to have some, small minor issues that you need to fix. But I promise you, every vehicle that you get, when things get broken into, things get tampered with, you got people outside harassing your home. And when you come out there to ask them what the fuck they're doing, they basically act, they act like, oh man, we're just, so.
Have you ever seen the same people? Have you seen like the same guys, stalking you or anything like that, or do they look different? Can you tell a gang stalker like when they're out there?
Yeah. They try to start gang wars between you and other people. Okay, if you have access to watch me 24/7, anything I say is going to incriminate me. Anything. Now I have had a few run-ins with a couple individuals, to where we got into it fighting, I got jumped or whatever. That's normal. But it's crazy, man, because they want to see you get hurt. They want to see you go to prison. They want to put me back in prison. They can't catch me on a case, man. They have spent so much time on me. Like, I really don't go around anybody who is involved in anything that I'm used to, in my past. Because it's wise not to. They want to make you seem like you're the police. They want to make you seem like you're a whole lot of shit that they can come out. There's no telling what they've done to this point. My family still loves me and respects me. I have people that love me and respect me all around. But in a way, you kind of have to isolate yourself, man. Some people have been tortured for years. Some people have had it magically cut off on them. I'm not sure if they're going to get tired of me or not, but I promise you, with whatever I can do for me and my family and my unborn child, I'm going to do. And that's why I'm on this show with you guys today, because I want to address this situation. All these people that is having this happening to them, they have no resources. There's nothing they can do. You can build a Faraday cage. You can also buy plugins that you put in your wall that kind of eliminate the electronic harassment section of it, to where they hack into your computer. There's masks that you can buy that are supposed to keep the radiation off of you slightly. But other than that, there's nothing that we can do about it. There's nothing that anybody can do about it.
Are you afraid that coming on a show and talking about it will make it worse?
Not really, man. I mean, so much has happened already. So much has happened already.
All right, man. Well,
nothing.
What was that?
Yeah, nothing can change. Like, some people are weak-minded, some people are strong-minded, man. I believe I'm a strong-minded individual. I'm a logical thinker. I don't act out irrationally, even with the things that's going on in my body.
Hey,
so man, I believe that they're feeling.
Definitely stay in touch. And I was going to say, if you can document anything in the future that happens, like next time something happens, it's like, oh, this is definitely document it. Get a picture or something and send it to us on the show. And we'll try to keep up with it.
Yeah, it was good talking to you. Do you have like any websites or anything you want people to go to check out?
I actually have one, man. I'm up in the making of doing so now. It's Infamous Ink and Customs. .weebly.com.
Infamous Ink and Customs. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a tattoo artist, man. I'm really good. I do a lot of things from airbrushing to a lot of things, custom designing. But yeah, I do quite a few things that I'm interested in that I love. So,
all right. Well, thanks for coming on.
All right. I appreciate you guys giving me the time. So,
all right. Have a good night, man.
All right. You too.
Take care of yourself. Hello.
Yep.
Wow, that was him. All that white noise. I forgot. That was so intense. I forgot that was even happening. All that noise.
It was echoing really bad every once in a while. Just every once in a while.
That was intense, man. I think that went well.
Yeah.
I always get burnt out after conversations like that.
Man, it's just so they're just. I mean, it's so intense.
Do you believe it? That's always a harsh question to ask.
It is a harsh question, and I mean, what I believe is that these people are really truly being taxed, but I don't want to say I think it's them, or maybe it is I don't know, but they're truly being taxed, mentally, physically, and emotionally, definitely, about something and with something.
Man, we have to move on, but I kind of want to take a break.
A break?
Yeah. Sarah, when you're not here, I get even lazier.
We got a voicemail while we were on.
Should we listen to it on the air?
Yeah.
Is that going to violate any?
I think it's someone who is supposed to be on the show.
Oh. Yeah, we've got.
Merry Christmas, Chris. Just trying to see if we're still on. This is Seth Dognaux.
That's who we're talking to next.
Who's that?
Oh, but
he said Merry Christmas.
And,
because we didn't change the voicemail.
Oh.
So give me a call just after whenever you.
All right.
All right. Okay. But before we call this guy, I kind of do want to take a break, and then we'll get Sarah off here too. But I do kind of want to talk about what
set it up.
Let's set it up a little bit, because you're gonna miss this, Sarah.
Okay.
Unless you want to come back after the break. What'd you say? No.
I'm going no.
No.
Shut up.
This was
Almighty spit.
I like Facebook a lot, and I look at things on Facebook, and I see Almighty Spit got into, I don't even know if you call it a beef. I don't think Spit calls it a beef, but this guy just basically started getting really upset, this Seth guy, and I was like, hey, guys, why don't you come on the show and talk about it?
Yeah.
And, yeah, and Mark does not want to, he's like, dude, I don't even want to deal with that guy. Like, Mark wants nothing to do with it, but we convinced him to come on. And this Seth guy was all about it. Although I told him, when Mark didn't want to do it, I told Seth, I don't want to do it if Mark's not going to do it, because where's the story,
Right.
Yeah, and he's like, whoa, well, fuck, man, I thought that, I spent a whole bunch of time, like going to your website, and I listened to one of your last episodes, man, and I was taking this real seriously, and I thought I could just come on and talk about my music, and, we can talk. He's like, I got a friend, I know a black guy who raps, and I was like, I'm just reading these messages, like, dude, I don't even want to deal with this.
Oh, my God.
It's like, it turned into just, like a nice... well, come on and talk about it. That's why I don't schedule guests. That's why I don't deal with that. Let John deal with that, because I can't deal with that shit. Like, almost, like I got too short of a not a fuse,
Attention span?
What is that playing?
Oh, the old Ubuntu is having fun again, messing me up.
But yeah, no, I don't have any patience.
Yeah.
Like basically I just, I was telling the guy, I was like, well, we don't know if you're coming on yet because we haven't talked to Mark. So just stand by and we'll let you know. And then he hit me with that, well, hey, man, I was doing this. I was like, you don't know 4 hours before your show if I'm going to blah. I was like, no, just stand by. I'll contact you at around 7 o'clock after I talk to John. We'll figure this out. Just hold tight, buddy, okay? Just stop messaging me, asking me questions, and stop questioning me. I will tell you when I want to tell you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so sure enough, exactly 7 o'clock on the dot, he sends me a message saying, hi.
He's itching to get on the air.
Yeah, he really wants to come on.
He's excited.
Yeah.
Gosh.
His 15 minutes are coming up.
Yeah, and I called Mark, and he and Mark was like, "Dude,
Yeah, I don't really want to.
I do not want to do that, but okay."
But if he's going to be on, I have to be there to defend my honor.
Oh, okay. Let's take a break, which means we're no longer going to be live. So we're cutting off the feed. Well, actually, we'll keep it on, play some more of that music, and stick around for the other great shows on RadioFubar.com. That's it. Can you kill that, John?
I thought we were fading up.
No, I have to say bye to Sarah.
Oh, okay.
Sarah.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Don't, not the goodbye. I never ever say goodbye.
Shut up. What is this? Does this sound like a Reese? You sound like a Reese Witherspoon movie.
You're not going to be on next week, right?
Yes.
No, I will not. Unless I can take my computer to Florida.
What about your phone, right? Can't you just Skype on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll check in with you from Florida.
Yeah, we definitely have to. It doesn't even have to be as long as this one. We just need an update. We need to talk to you just for a few minutes. We need our fill.
Sure. I will be staying in like a retirement village. So I might try to get some stories.
Nice.
Oh, you gonna go talk to some old people?
Maybe.
Like some This American Life stuff. Go get some.
Chill out by the pool.
Well, if you're gonna get some stories, make sure you hold the microphone right up in their face. Get some good sound quality there, Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Okay, we'll be right back after these words.
Hi, it's Jeff Peterson from the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, and you're listening to the Chris Break Show. In your pants. Oh, bye, folks.
You're listening to the Chris Break Show. Don't go anywhere. They'll be right back.
All right. All right, we are back. Ooh, I rubbed the mic. Hey, we are back, and we're gonna call this guy. But first, let's play a little bit of their music, just so you know what exactly is going on here. This is what, John? What do you want to play first? Oh, what is? I need to explain this.
We got two contenders in this corner.
So what happened? Okay, so here's something that Mark does. All right, the Almighty Spit. He posts on Facebook his new music, which it's not very frequently that he does this. It's maybe once a month. He'll post a new track, and he'll say, check it out, and he'll tag you in it. You know, like, check out my track and tag you in it.
Right.
And he wants your comments. And, you know, and those threads fill up, you know, with like 200 comments.
Yeah.
And if you don't respond, then Mark will tag you again in the comments and say, hey, still haven't heard from you yet on this. What do you think?
Wow, that's pretty.
He doesn't do that to you?
No, well, usually I comment, I guess.
Well, the last one, I can't remember what it's called, but I didn't comment because I didn't really dig it that much. It was good. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
Right.
So I didn't respond, and I got tagged again. So I told him, I said, don't really like it. Probably not going to listen to it again.
You said that to Spit.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Because he asked me.
Yeah, you're going to ask. You got to give your honest opinion.
Yeah, if I don't tell you the first time, it's because I didn't. But, that's all I said. I didn't tell him, why. And it was no effect. Like, my reason for not liking it has nothing to do with the quality of the song.
Okay, it's his personal taste.
Yeah. But I loved that first one. That most recent one called They Don't Know.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one. So Sick and Spit are the two guys' names. that make these tracks. And Sick, his name is Frank Martin. And I'm reading this thread that, because since I'm tagged in it, now I get all the comments on it.
Right.
I had commented.
Yeah,
so.
every time someone leaves a comment, you get a notification.
Yes, and I see this Seth Dognaux guy basically was on there talking shit about... I should probably pull this up so I can read exactly what he said. But out of nowhere, this guy jumps on the thread and starts talking smack.
The Dognaux jumped on Mark's thread?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he might have been tagged.
Oh, I didn't know about that part of it.
Oh, you didn't see the original?
No.
It was out of control.
So he had, okay, so what are we calling this guy? His name's Seth, but he goes by Dognaux?
No, I guess. His name's Seth Dognaux.
That's his name. Okay, spelled dog, Naux.
Yeah.
Okay, so Seth or Dognaux, that's who we're talking about, versus Mark or Almighty Spit. It's a fight between the two of them.
It's a Facebook feud.
Yeah, it's a musical fight. I think we should challenge him to a rap battle.
But Seth says he's not a rapper.
Really?
Yeah, Seth doesn't rap.
Oh, well, he does on that one song, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's all coming clear.
And I think that's his problem. I think that he rapped on a song, and if you're asking Mark for an opinion on a song and you're rapping on it, Mark's one of the most badass MCs I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
So why am I having a problem? Oh, here we go. Here's the thread. 197 comments. Okay. This is where it gets good. Okay. I got this. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. Right on my cuzzo. My delivery is always unfuckwittable. Okay. So I'm going through this thread and got a new update. And then out of nowhere, this guy just jumped on the Seth Dognaux and says, thanks for... What's this? Sean. Oh, that's 40. Man, I can't operate on my phone because I'm getting texts. Okay, here we go. So Seth Dognaux jumps in and says, thanks for blocking me, Frank Martin. Yeah, you guys are real nice class act musicians. Tell me what I supposedly fucked up of yours, Frank. Really, because I was in a bad place and it's been years, and y'all still on that? And then in parentheses, he says, the microphone that was already broken in the first place before I knew Mark. Then he says, it's funny you want to fill the minds with good things, Mark, because you did nothing but be an asshole to me several times.
So it sounds like this Frank Martin guy who Mark later said, come jump in the booth with us sometime, me and Frank. So I guess Frank produces songs with Mark?
Yeah.
With Spit?
Yeah, Sick. His name's Sick. Yeah, Frank.
Sick is, okay, so Sick and Mark.
You'll see on all of Mark's tracks, his recent ones, it'll say Sick and Spit.
Okay. So I guess that they think that this guy broke a microphone and that's why that he's mad at him or something?
I want to get to the bottom of that because they never mention the microphone again in this thread.
Okay, yeah.
But, okay, it's funny you want to fill the minds. You did nothing but be an asshole to me several times. And then Mark comes on and says, Seth, shut the fuck up and get off my status, dude. Quit being a bitch.
This guy's the most abrasive Facebook user I've ever seen.
Oh, he's crazy. He says, you want to talk, then inbox me. Quit posting on my statuses and making a scene on Facebook like a little girl.
No, he's right about that. If you got some drama with somebody, you don't put it out in the open. It's not classy. You're going to be looked down for it, and that's what happened.
He says, P.S. Frank didn't block you. He deactivated his account. And Seth Dognaux says, you're the one that got on my shit first. You made a scene on my song.
Oh, is that true?
Get off your pedestal. And then Mark says, knock me off my pedestal if it's that deep, Seth.
What's the date and time on that post there that you're reading?
Monday at 11:44 p.m.
Okay, so yeah, he is right about that because at 9:56, that's where Spit was talking that shit on his song or whatever, but he wasn't really. He just gave him his opinion. We haven't gotten to that part of it yet, but I just wanted to fact check this guy.
Yeah, so you have that part over there.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Okay, good. We can tag team this week. So, so I see that, So first I got to follow this through, keep going. Seth says, and trust me, bub, I'm right behind you. You think I suck at everything and have no musical talent. It's going to suck if you do get a hit and get lucky, because guess what? If I do, you're the absolute last on my list.
real. Once again, that's not something you say out in the open.
All I did was try to invite you to play at a fucking concert of multiple genre possibilities, which would bring a huge crowd. I wasn't trying to collaborate with you, but more put a big show together. But if you don't want to be a part of this big show I am going to put together, sucks for you. The ego is in your name because you're so almighty. Over who? Over what? Indianapolis? Big whoop. You're the best, eh? You say I have no musical talent, eh? Keep on acting like a king and talk to other people how you did me. Where other people can't see on this. Mike Mizzle. So original. What the hell is a mizzle? A grammatical error? You will stay on the small pedestal you are on. And then Mike Mizzle says...
Mike Mizzle's a guy?
Yeah, Mike Mizzle jumps in on the next comment. And he says, beefing on Facebook. So original.
Yeah, he has a point there.
And then Mike Mizzle again said, I don't know who you are or ever heard your music with you and spit on it. And Seth Dognaux says, because he is too good for me, because I don't spit fast enough and I like to play guitar and make my own drum beats with my own drum set, not computerized beats. So basically, I have no music talent just because I work with the 8-track recorder and get nothing but hate. He did what I am doing now on the first song I have ever produced, saying it was so rough on the ears he could not listen. Many other sources have told me otherwise. And this is where the wall breaks down, because the next comment is from me.
What did you say?
I said, Seth, I gotcha. Your shit sounds really cool. I dig the guitar and drums on it, I swear. It all sounds pretty decent, except for maybe... Oh, hold on. I commented this after I went and tracked down the post that you're sitting on over there.
Right.
It all sounds pretty decent, except for maybe the production, which you could probably fix real easily just by turning some knobs and making your instruments a little differently, mixing them a little miking them a little differently. I can't read my own post.
Well, both of those would be good, mixing them and miking them differently. This is good advice. You gave the guy the good college try speech, you know?
Yeah, I said, but it sounds really good for being your first attempt.
Right.
Way better than mine sounded the first 20 times around. You're off to a good start. And with that said, I don't suggest stepping into Mark and Frank's booth because it sounds like you're on a whole other level and Mark is not familiar with producing live instruments. Keep up the good shit, bro. I don't think Mark was speaking too badly. I believe he was just suggesting paying more attention to the highs and lows of the EQ, which you probably know more about than him when it comes to your instruments. He was just giving criticism with the bluntness that is the almighty spit. Am I wrong, Mark?
Now, see, the only thing I think you're wrong about is I think that he was criticizing his lyrics or his rapping. You know what I mean? Like Mark probably didn't even hear the music part of it. He was probably just aimed at the rapping because it was kind of rough.
I think Mark probably heard it all as a whole.
Because when I listened to it, I said the same thing you did. I was like, wow, you know, this does sound kind of sucky as far as rap music goes, you know. It sounds kind of... But then you told me the guy doesn't do rap. He plays music most of the time, and the instruments sounded great, you know. But the rapping wasn't there. Maybe the guy's not a rapper, you know. But if you're going to stand up there against, like, Eminem, or Almighty... Because Almighty Spit is a serious rapper. He's going to tell you that it sounds rough, no matter what, because he's a master of rapping.
I don't think I gave you Mark's number, did I?
No, I do have it, actually.
Oh, yeah, I did? I finally gave it to you?
Yeah.
You're positive?
Yep.
All right, cool.
I've got something here that has his name on it with a phone number. I hope that's him. It's somebody.
Did I give that to you after the break or during the break? Because I thought I remember just calling him. I mean, at the beginning of the show, you know what I'm saying. Am I saying?
I don't remember when you gave it to me. It's written right here next to Seth's number.
You should give me the last three numbers.
6137.
Okay, I said three numbers, but that's all right too. Okay. There's a point in here.
They're having a problem, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it on this show
because that's what we do.
Yeah.
And
Two
then
local artists.
Mark says you're not wrong, Chris Break. That's pretty much what it was, at least when I commented on the song. But this right here is some total other shit, and it's dumb. Yeah, I said I wasn't interested in working with Seth on the music scene. So what? That's my business and my decision. Instead of respecting it, he gets all butthurt and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's a good word, butthurt.
Oh, well, dude, get over it, Seth. You're not my friend. You're not somebody I fuck with on that level. Sorry, bud. And then I said, Seth and Mark, you guys are both welcome to come on the show.
And Seth was pretty, he jumped at the chance.
Yeah, I'm going to paraphrase the rest of this. But yeah, Mark says, I've been on the show, want to come back. And yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Seth, get some exposure off my people while you're at it. Chris Break is a good dude and a great supporter. Plus, his show is the shit. Cha, cha, cha. Okay, Seth is all over it.
What's with these rap guys not being able to figure out Skype?
I don't know. Man, I'm trying to... Where's the rest of this? There was one... Okay. Let's just... Okay, so you, John... You go. You play that song. You play the Seth song.
Seth song.
The one that Mark said was like I don't. How do we do this?
This is the song that started the beef.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the song that started the beef. Seth posts this song and he says serving them. and this is the song.
Eventually, I spit it all out and was diagnosed with the ADHD. Come to find out, I'm a regular human being that has a few problems, a few flaws. So what? I was one of those kids that like to break laws. So I quickly was labeled as a lost cause. Problems is that everyone has got, and this is no.
Now, for some reason I feel like this is not the song I heard when I listened, but maybe I listened to a wrong song.
I don't know. You're saying that he might have switched the song, and he may have.
So these days, I'm in the mindset of chasing my dreams. Even though while on the way, I gotta battle the anxiety. Keep on using my breathing techniques and keep in mind that it's not reality, or is it? See, I'm thinking too much, and when that happens, I feel like I'm stuck in the mud, drinking my fat, feeling like this anxiety.
I think this is when I turned the song off.
Yeah.
When I listened to it.
Now it's okay. It's exactly what you said earlier. For someone's first try at rapping or something.
Well, not rapping. The music,
Yeah, the music's not bad. It sounds like something. In sixth grade, you have a band with your friends or something.
I didn't mention his vocals once.
Okay.
I just said that the mix, it just didn't sound
just muddy sounding. And stuff. Yeah.
But the guitar riffs, it sounds cool. I like the fuzz.
Right. There's some redeemable qualities there, and but to tell someone yeah, dude, that is hard, man. That's my favorite song. That's giving them false hope.
Yeah, you can't tell somebody that. But so what did Mark say? He posted that serving them.
Yeah, so Seth says he's serving them up with this serving them. Mark's the first commenter. He says, "Damn, man, ain't gonna lie, that's pretty rough on the ears. I could not even make it halfway through."
Which he was right. That's what happened to me. I couldn't make it halfway through.
I didn't either. But I feel you. It's your first actual song you've recorded on your own, so I completely understand. LOL. And then Nick Smith liked that.
Okay.
And then Seth launches into an argument. Instead of just saying, right on, that's your opinion, right on, thanks for listening, he starts a fight.
Now, he says something there that I thought was funny, because I've always loved this about hip-hop guys. It cracks me up. I've never understood it. But somewhere in there, if you can find what Seth says about using other people's beats, like using pre-recorded internet beats.
I'm not using beats made by other people.
Yeah, is that what he said?
Yeah, he says everyone's got their own opinion, not only recorded but also produced, because Spit said that's the first song you did on your own. Not only recorded but produced it too, man. If you're recording on your own, you're going to be writing it, you're going to be recording it and producing it. Not a big deal. No, man, I also produced that. Okay. Well, he said, I'm not using any beats made by other people.
Yeah, because Seth takes a lot of pride in the fact that he's recording it himself. Yeah,
apparently he does, right?
Which is legit. It's cool, but
It's cool to be recording by yourself, but it's a lot better to have someone else do it if they know what they're doing.
Yeah, but I think but they'll take what Mark does. Or play this Mark song that I pulled. It cracks me up because, but okay, so you heard Seth's song, you heard how he sounds, the quality there, his vocal skills as far as spitting on the mic, his rap MC skills,
his ability to serve.
Yes. And so you'll get a sample of the Almighty Spit.
But in the background.
I didn't
even realize this until you mentioned it. I thought it was just a cool sample he was playing or something.
No, this is what happens. Because people put their beats on the internet and they want you to buy them.
Right.
Because hip-hop guys don't make their own beats, you know?
They buy them from other people.
Yeah, they just need something they like to spit on.
Right.
And the Almighty Spit just pulls these beats and, he can't. And he takes it real seriously. He won't sell the songs ever. He never makes a CD because he can't sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Because what these people do is they basically put a watermark on their song.
Right.
So like, I'll make a song. Here we go. Like, here's your instrumental track.
Right.
It's like this.
Chris Break Show.
Yeah,
that's the watermark. Chris Break Show.
Yeah, so just throughout the whole song, every once in a while we'll go, Chris Break Show. So you can't get rid of that shit. This one's, what's this one called?
Is it Let It All Go?
Yeah, but there's Downtown Music. I guess is the production company that made it. Yeah, play that.
Oh, okay.
That's from the beginning?
Not from the beginning. You want me to start at the beginning?
Yeah. But see, it sounds like part of the song.
Yeah. I guess that also means he literally probably couldn't sell this because there's no, denying that it's Downtown Music's beat.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it though. If you get to the point where someone's trying to sue you for that.
Early in the morning, same shit, different day. I thank the Lord that I'm alive, then I wake and bait. There's nothing greater than making them haters fade away. I promise I'll accomplish whatever the people say I can't. I see confusion, nobody knows what
it's like every 10 seconds.
So what the hell's the American justice system for? To free the sex offenders.
I bet you they have it too planned out to where it starts, like it's on like every other measure to where you can't loop it.
Right.
I get so stressed I don't know how I'm getting through the day. But then I look up to the sky and think about your face, and that'll be the reason I finally decide to make a change. Let it all go, let it all go. Because you never know what you see it tomorrow. Let it all go, let it all go. Forget the past cause the future is where we all go. So let it go, let it all go away. Just throw it in the wind and watch it all go away. Let it go, and welcome home the winds of change. Cause I'm alive and here to kick it to the end of the day. I ain't rich, but bitch, I get it how I live. Wife and 3 kids, you know what the fuck it is. I used to battle with drugs, sex, and alcohol. I lived that life on the sin and living without the law. I start fights on dark nights, was out the brawl. Believing I was the hardest they ever doubted, y'all. And now I'm grown and I can't believe I'm out at all. The definition has changed, but don't know how to call.
Cracks me up every
time. Just pushing through, hoping you understand it all. I walked on my feet so much I can't stand it all. But still it seems that the people that I've been standing tall.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
Oh yeah, Mark's gonna beat my ass. Seth Dognaux, serving him up.
I give it to the guy for having the balls to come out and try to be serious about this.
Let it Dognaux, let it Dognaux.
Yeah, that should be Seth's new thing. Download other rappers' songs and put his name in them.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, you should. Put him on 40-ounce songs. Uncle Dognaux.
Certified platinum.
Yeah, we gotta do something like that.
First off, I'm a grown man when you you approach me, so open your ears and listen up very closely. I don't fuck with lames, fakes, haters, liars, and snakes. Crackheads, peel heads, and fucking thieves. What I hate, I walk a path on my
Like,
own. You don't know
this guy
what
sounds
I do.
hard, you know, like spit.
I hope the bitches
Like, I wouldn't start any beef with this guy.
People always quick as to hate.
Serving
Feel
them.
free to come here and watch bitches the fake. Skill of a rap god, souls in the rat race. To make it to the top of the mountain, you be in that place. That I was
Kanye.
destined to be since I was 16.
I don't know where that one came from.
Should we call this guy?
I got one more.
That wasn't it.
The Gecko Brothers.
We should get, yeah. We should start a smear campaign to where people think this Seth guy's putting his name in their music.
Hey there, Rubberneck Records. All right, yeah, we gotta. Yeah, we're getting behind. This is turning into a really long show, man.
All right, you want me to call him right now? We'll see what he's
Downtown. Seth Dognaux.
Downtown Music is a bad name to.
Did they
man.
say on the beat?
Yeah, on the beat. Seth Dognaux off the beat.
John Rapp on the mic. Seth Dognaux on the phone.
This is another song. All right. Call this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, I feel like I'm about to go into battle or something. I gotta loosen up. Loosen up. Seth Dognaux. Oh man.
Well, he's calling him right now. Here's another one of his songs in the background.
Whoa.
This is not a rap song by Seth.
So I hear those goddamn Patriots are cheating again, you know.
It's about the Patriots cheating.
Oh, that sucks. I hear those Patriots are coming.
You calling it Sell?
Yes. There he is. There he is.
Seth Dognaux.
Seth Dognaux on the mic.
What's up, man? You're on the air. Hey, wait,
how's it going?
Is this Seth Dognaux?
Yes.
What's up, man? So what's all this Facebook? Why are you acting all crazy on Facebook? You and Mark are fucking going nuts on each other?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Unfortunately,
have you ever met Mark in real life?
I've known Mark since middle school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and yeah, I guess I overreacted on some what I believe to be destructive criticism.
Destructive?
Which,
did you say destructive or constructive?
Destructive.
Oh, destructive.
Yes, sir. Yes. Sorry, and I've been listening. Or earlier, your first guest. That's very, very interesting stuff right there. But
yeah, we roll gang members over here, dude. Chris Break Show.
That's some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
Gosh. I don't know. But, do you think they can click a button to maybe what's
going on over there,
control
man?
his sex drive?
Can push a button. You can push a button to fart.
Yeah, I would sure you could.
I was really fascinated by that. Of all the stuff that guy told me, the fact that you could push a button, they'll push a button and make you fart.
That's total control.
Yes.
Oh wow, man, it is. I mean, wow.
So what pissed you off so much? Because it seems like what happened is he said that one thing, and it seems like Mark kept saying stop it. He kept saying stop it, like you're overreacted. You're getting out of control.
Me. I said that, or
I think Mark did on the thread, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it started with basically the first song I've recorded off, obviously a digital recorder, and it's the first song I've done in years, and I realized it wasn't perfect, and I put that on the song that it was a rough track, first tracks, first takes, and
you seem to have a problem that he even said anything. Like, I mean, what could he have said? What could he have said that was nicer?
Well, he told me that I was a peasant, and a peasant, and the STFU. Basically, when I was just trying to
shut the fuck up,
to organize like a kind of smaller version of a Woodstock, maybe like this summer.
You wanted him to play there?
I wanted. I think he's very talented, and when it comes to rap.
What did he say when you asked him to play?
That's when I'm not interested in associating with you or anything, and it's just very destructive and hateful towards me, asking questions like this, and I'm asking the same question still. Why he doesn't like me?
Yeah, what's with the hate spray? Why is he spraying hate?
And what?
I don't know.
Yeah. And what? I want to know about this. In this post, you said something about a mic, a microphone. There was something that Frank broke a microphone.
And they blamed it on you.
Oh,
Seth Dognaux.
Oh, I mean, I've known. It's kind of funny, how small this world is. But I've known Frank Martin since actually like my first job at McDonald's. Met him through my shift manager, and we used to hang out and mess around downstairs at the their studio or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And
Seth Dognaux.
So what happened with this microphone though? They think that you broke it.
At the time I was actually associated with this guy that we'd actually seriously get mixed up a lot. Both have red hair. Both kind of look the same, like we could be brothers. But it was to be honest, a rigged up mic, and it was already like taped on the wall.
Oh,
and
so
everybody had been drinking, and and Frank, I've seen him since then, and it's no problem. He told me personally.
What did Mark? Did Spit say? Hey, who is it that said you broke the mic though? Who said that? Who thinks that you broke it? Because we want to get that cleared up.
I guess Mark.
Mark
first
thinks
I've
you
heard
broke.
of
Okay.
it.
All right. We'll ask.
I didn't see anything. The only time I saw the mic mentioned was on that thread on Mark's page. When
I brought it up.
Yeah, when you brought it up. So I didn't know. I didn't see it mentioned anywhere else. But I was really fascinated with this mic.
Because earlier he said that in private messaging, or a lot of things were said, it was just like, you're... Yeah, I mean, just it kind of turned into one of those things like why are we fighting in the first place? I think,
Have you ever had anybody tell you that they thought your music sucked?
Yeah.
Friends don't.
Yeah,
do that. People won't tell you that.
But not as. The point he did, it was just like I started getting.
He just got under your skin with it. He took it too far
and stuff, and I don't really want to, talk about that. I promise to not,
Well,
I don't want to go there about
because Mark threatened to beat you
I've
up.
always considered Mark a friend.
Mark threatened to beat you up. Get Mark on the phone.
Okay. Mark threatened to beat you up.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about him because he said don't go on some show running your mouth. He said that on the thread.
Oh wow. Okay, well no, it's gonna be all cleared up. We got clearance from Mark to talk about this topic. We're trying to get it smoothed out for you guys.
Okay, yeah, I'm all for that.
We're calling him now. It's ringing.
Hello.
Almighty Spit.
Hey, what's up, man?
You were on the show with Seth Dognaux. Seth Dognaux.
Oh, God.
How's it going, Mark?
Yeah.
Seth, can you hear?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
All right, you guys. Well, we got Seth and Spit on the phone now.
So what is going on? Like, I guess Mark, he's upset with how you were so hateful, he said, in the message you left.
Me?
No, what? Mark. Hey, Mark. Seth said he's upset.
Okay.
Can you guys hear each other?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So did you not like the song? What is going on here?
Dude, do we really have to
Too
do
much,
this?
and when that happens, I feel like I'm
Oh, my God.
I told Chris, you know, I think it's kind of one of those things like, you know, what are we fighting about? You know, and I didn't want to, you know, mention anything negative about you, Mark, because I think you're a great rapper.
Then why'd he get so heated on the page then? Because you were acting crazy on the page, talking about knocking him off his pedestal, and he's the biggest, best thing in Indianapolis, and blah. Like, you were going off, man. You were getting crazy.
Well,
yeah, calling me the almighty dick.
Well,
Almighty dick.
If you look, I mean, there was private messages exchanged, and, you know.
I felt like the private messages should have kept private, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to do. I wasn't on my status or, you know, on anybody's wall trying to fight with you, dude.
On my first song, Problems, you know, you said it was so bad that you couldn't even you couldn't even listen to it, basically.
I know, but I wasn't trying to disrespect you or, you know, be like, oh, fuck you, Seth, you're a fucking little bitch, and I'll fucking knock you out. You know, I mean, damn, I said I didn't like the song, and I said that it sounded rough. You know, big whoop, dude, it did. It's not like I lied.
Okay. Well,
you know,
there was okay, I appreciate that, but there was much more than that in private messaging, and there was a lot of misunderstanding, I believe, too, because, you know, you don't get a tone or anything when you're talking on Facebook. You know what I mean? Just like texting, you don't get that emotion or tone, so there's always misunderstandings.
Mark, why don't you want to play this music festival?
What music festival, dude? Seth has not fucking set up anything, dude. He's talking about it. Everybody fucking talks about wanting to do shit, dude. Show me the fucking money. Show me the fucking venue. Show me where it's going down. Show me some fucking real power moves, dude, and I'll believe you.
I'm trying to organize it. It was just an extended offer of something that could possibly happen this summer. And I was really, you know, it's not about the money to me. And I was going to do it for the less fortunate Can Drive. Because I used to be a part of things called Pimp.
I don't literally mean, like, I want money out of it. I mean, like, just, when I say show me the money, I just mean, like, show me how this is happening. Look, Seth, I'm sorry, all right? If the show's that big of a deal, then you know what? I'll fucking do it. All right?
All right.
I mean, if you don't want,
Almighty Spit at the show. Nice.
I don't think there's going to be a show.
Oh, is there not going to be a show, Seth? Seth, we don't know if there's going to be a show. Are you going to be able to pull it off?
I'm really going to try to pull it off. Like I said, it's an idea. It was an idea from the get-go.
Well, let's make this thing happen, man. Let's make this show happen.
Yeah,
where's it going to be at?
I think it's more a version of Woodstock. We used to do this back in like middle school and high school. A thing called Tim Stock, and as you know, in somebody that had a backyard. Basically, you gotta, you know, get a couple neighbors for permissions, you know. But you know,
so you're gonna
people can smoke and people can, you know, have fun, drink beer, listen to music.
So this show you're talking about is going to be in somebody's backyard.
Well,
a bunch of neighbors.
We used to do this, and I'm not saying that I have a venue set yet. Not at all.
Do you think it'll be like?
It was just an idea because I figured I got about 6 months or
Who else is going to be there?
Trying to get people together. I was trying to offer Mark's new project with Frank Martin and
Seth
a lot of underground indie artists that probably haven't had the chance to get out and get some publicity going and have multiple genres at the show. So ultimately more people will show up.
Guys, with all due respect, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I'm literally wasting minutes on my phone, and I'm just listening to Seth talk, and I just really want to get the fuck.
Anything else you want to say? Anything else you got?
Where do we go to check out your music? Where can people download this shit we were playing?
What shit?
What did we play? Let It All Go.
Oh, dude, you played Let It All Go. What the fuck, bro? You should have played something else. That shit's weak.
Downtown Music.
Oh, sorry, Mark. My bad for making you mad.
I didn't catch that one either.
He says, "My bad for making you mad, Mark." Do you accept his apology?
Yeah. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
yes.
Are you gonna?
The only thing he did wrong, I wasn't even mad, dude, until he started fucking getting on my status and talking Cash Money shit to all my fucking friends.
But you did the same thing to me. You did the same thing on my side.
I did not. I did not talk Cash Money shit to you, Seth. I did not talk Cash. No, let me speak. Let me fucking speak. Let me fucking speak, dude. You guys are all fucking talking over me, and I'm about to get pissed off. All right, Seth, I did not get on your motherfucking status, dude, and start running my mouth about you to your fucking friends. That is some straight up bitch shit, bro. I fucking commented and told you your song didn't sound that fucking clear. There's a huge difference. You're on my shit, calling me the almighty dick, and telling all my fucking friends that I'm a conceited asshole. That's some fucking bitch shit, bro.
Who am I talking to?
I'm sorry?
I said, Mark, who am I supposedly spreading the word to that you're a dick and all this?
Well, I mean, dude, you were right on my fucking page, dude. You were sitting there talking to Chris. You fucking were talking to Walter. Fucking, you said something to my dude Mizzle. I mean, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I mean, there was, I believe, disrespect shown on both sides. I'm trying to apologize for my disrespect.
I said I accept your apology. All right, I accept your apology. I'm sorry too. All right, Seth.
Okay.
So you're not going to beat him up when you see him, Mark, right?
Why would I do that?
That's what he was worried about. He was worried that if he came on here, you were going to beat him up.
I mean, if I wasn't in this scenario and I would hear the interview later on and hear him saying, "Oh yeah, spits a dick, spits a fucking douchebag, a douche nozzle," yeah, I probably would get mad and want to do something. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. You know, I can't say what I would see somebody.
All right, guys.
I think we can squash it from here, man.
Seth
the thing with Frank, it was squashed.
Oh, hey. The microphone. Yeah, what's up with the microphone? Seth says he didn't break this microphone.
This was I believe 5 more years ago, maybe. I mean,
I don't know the whole story, dude. But look, guys, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
All right, guys, take it easy. Good talking to you, Seth. Good talking to you,
John Rapp, Chris Brake. Is Sarah there too?
No, she had to leave.
Oh, that's fucked up. Sexy Sarah.
All right, take it easy,
All right,
guys.
Anyway.
Thanks for coming on.
John Rapp, Chris Brake, fucking love you guys. Y'all my niggas, man. You already know.
You too, man. Thanks for coming on.
Guys. Right on for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, later.
All right, man. Later, guys.
All right, it's good to see you. Wow.
We got to get Seth on the show more. I like that guy. Seth Dognaux.
He's putting on a concert, man. I think we should keep poking that and see if it happens.
Yeah, we need to call him at least once a month and ask him the update.
Yeah, update on the Seth stock. I
Yeah.
think he called it 10 stock, but I want to call it Seth stock.
10 stock, what's that?
I don't know. That's why I want to call it Seth stock.
I think Seth stock is the way to go.
Seth stock in somebody's backyard. Be there.
Yeah, I don't know. Dognaux stock? Or I don't know.
Dognaux stock.
Dognaux stock.
Dognaux stock. Maybe we can get the gang stalking guy to come to it too.
This summer.
Dognaux stock in your backyard. Maybe if the neighbors will let you.
This summer, 5 friends, 5 houses, 1 suburb, Seth stock. Featuring the almighty spit.
I guess I'll do it, man. I don't know. If it's that big a deal to you, yeah, I'll do it.
He did not want to do that shit.
I know what he's saying. You know, like people are like, yeah, man, we're gonna have this show. You know, yeah, it never happens.
Yeah,
you know?
there is no show. Yeah. So he just brushes. Doesn't even want to get in, waste time on the conversation. Yeah. Because then once you get into that, you know, then all of a sudden, like usually when it's these early stages, you know, some person who sounds like they're as together as Seth is, they then they need you for something else.
Right, you get roped into bringing.
Yeah, then all of a sudden it's your friend's backyard that you're supposed to ask them to throw some concert in.
Right, you're bringing the power, like the PA and everything.
Yeah, you know somebody with a PA.
Yeah. Wait, I thought you said you had a show. Yeah, we just need a PA, man. We just need speakers and instruments.
Dude, I got my shit on lock. I don't tell anybody about it. I don't
right.
tell anybody what I have.
I don't got nothing.
remember what's his name? Knucklehead Nick from Indiana Talks.
Yep, that's how it went with him.
Yeah, that's how he was. This is gonna be great, man. We're gonna go to the Indiana State Fair. We're gonna cover this. We're gonna do that. Hey, can you bring your mixing board?
Yeah, out in the rain.
Yeah. What? You want me to do what?
Well, hey, man, if you don't want to do it, man, that's something, you know, that's fine.
Man,
we don't want to do it, but
I'm going to get you guys on the radio. I'm going to get you on FM radio.
We're going to compete with Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah, we're going to go up against Rush Limbaugh. We can do it. I'm turning this station around. All I need you to do, we can record the whole thing. We're going to do a demo. Hey, can you pick me up so I can go buy some weed?
Hey, do you know anywhere I can buy some weed? Good old Knucklehead. We got to get him back. He said he didn't want to come on the show, but I think we can get him back.
You think so?
I hope so.
You think enough time has passed?
Maybe.
Is he still working at Indiana Talks?
Yeah, probably not. But if not him, we got another local radio guy that wants to come on to talk about him. He said he heard us talking about Nick on our show. He wants to come on to talk about
it. This Knucklehead Nick makes his rounds around the city. Everybody's worked with this guy, which... Listen to our Fired from Indiana Talks episode.
Yeah.
If you would like to hear that.
We started getting people telling us that they had the same situation with the guy. That made us feel a little bit better, but...
Yeah, it made us not feel like idiots.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's time to go, man. John?
Yeah, I guess it is. It's
dude,
time
man.
for that music.
Yeah, I think this is almost an hour and 40 minutes long.
It was good, though. We mended a beef and also exposed some bad stuff.
Are you away from your mic? What happened there?
I'm trying to multitask.
Oh, yeah. You're queuing up our wrap-up music?
Yeah, I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. Excuse me.
So go check out Dognaux.
Yeah.
Look at the show notes page for links to all this stuff.
Seth Dognaux. Oh, man. I got the studio. Everything's all turned around now. I'm going to have to move over here so I can read.
Man, I'll tell you, Ubuntu does some strange things. I need to get familiar with this, but right now I can't do what I'm trying to do.
We're trying to leave.
I know. There's a folder on the desktop that I'm trying to get to, and I can't get to it. I can't see it. There it is. Now I have to go through something else to get to it. And
40-ounce Pimp sent me a message that said, tried calling in a few times.
Yeah.
What do I say? Sorry. We had an important gang leader.
Yeah. Yeah. On the show.
On the show.
That's the guy that you don't want to talk wrong to. Get 40 on there saying something crazy to him.
Yeah.
We're trying to protect you, 40.
Yeah, we don't 40. We don't want you coming on saying some N-word joke like you did to Ramsey. Oh man, something about a Cadillac. I don't remember that joke. What, John? Can I leave, John?
This thing is just like if you come over here and look at it, it's just ridiculous. I can't get to it.
All right, good. 40 said, "Oh, okay." So that's good. I don't want 40 mad at me.
Yeah, you don't want anybody mad at you, but that's a good reason because it's like, hey, man, we could have put you on, and you've been like, why did you put me on with that guy? I wouldn't have talked the way I did. Well, that's why we didn't put you on.
He just said, "I'll make sure not to listen to that."
Oh,
what an asshole!
You want to call him right now?
Yeah, call him. Call him. Let's let this show be 2 hours long. Seriously.
Yeah, we can't end it with a beef on. We squashed a beef. We can't create one with 40.
Yeah, we have to call 40. Oh man.
Now, do we Skype him or do we call him?
I don't know. You tell me. This is a long show.
I'm sure something could get cut out.
I'm not cutting anything out. Although we got in trouble, didn't we?
For what?
Like sending too long of shows to our affiliates.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, one of them did mention it. All he said was, if you're going to do another 2-hour show, give us a heads up. So that's not too unreasonable, I guess.
And that was John G. at 405 Media.
Yeah, that guy's helped us out a lot out there in California.
Seth Dognaux. I've never had anybody like that guy before.
Yeah, he's quite a character, man. I'd love to hear him talk with 40.
He was excited about coming on too.
Yeah.
Are we calling 40?
Yeah. Right now we're calling 40. He snapped at us. He told Chris, "Be sure not to listen to this episode."
Yeah, he said, "I'll make sure not to listen to that."
It's for your own protection, though.
Yeah. I need to find out, what does that mean?
There he is. He's on.
Hey,
40.
You're on the air. Hey, 40. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'll make sure not to listen to that.
Oh, you said you didn't answer for me because you're dealing with gang leaders. Shit.
So that means you're not going to listen to the show?
Well, I don't know. What is he going to do? Talk about fucking stuffing people's heads in duffel bags because of the fucking sure amount of cocaine that's being peddled around the city?
No.
He's being attacked, but no, we didn't want to put you on with him without telling you ahead of time that this is some serious gang member or something, because usually we have we're joking around on the show, but this is like a real serious guest, so we didn't want to have you get on there and say some N-word joke to him or something.
Yeah, like you told those racist jokes to Ramsey.
Yeah. So we didn't want you to end up talking to somebody who you later would regret.
I talk like that the entire time I fucking spent time with the Crips, and I think I'm a little bit far from Ramsey. Now, granted, last time I was on, I talked a little bit too much and didn't make too much. I think I might have had a little bit to drink before the show started.
What are you drinking right now? I see you drinking out of a mason jar.
Just natural ice.
Okay.
Wait, you drinking natural ice out of a mason jar?
Yeah, I kind of take shots at beer. I don't really like the taste of the metallic can, so I'll pour like a beer into like 5 or 6 shots and just kind of slam them down,
Now, why do you drink so much? Or do you call yourself alcoholic? Why do you drink so much?
Well, because you wake up, you don't feel good or whatever. It's like I don't want to go to detox because I hate being around fucking strangers, and I don't like pills. So I've been taking more Klonopins and smoking more weed to drink less lately. But no, it's just you wake up, I start thinking about my ex-girlfriend. I start thinking about different family members and different people that are dead, and it bothers me. And it seems to me like, I'm a prick. Like somebody's coming over to bring me fucking food and be all nice and like all the cool and shit, and I'm a fucking total asshole about it. Then I get 4 beers into me, and then I'm smiley, happy, go lucky, back in like Kid Rock mode, and fucking I don't know. It takes me like 3 beers to like feel normal, and then like I'm not pounding 15 in a row, but I probably am drinking like at least 15 every day, not like in one sitting.
Well, you can get off of that if you want to. You know, we don't want to see your health. You know, I worry about you when you say that.
I'm having health. I'm not. Well, not like major. I'm not throwing up blood. I'm having Well, it's actually more my throat. It's a thyroid thing with all the cigarettes I smoke, because I don't smoke, but then I get drunk and I decide like to start chain smoking cigarettes. I think there might be something slightly wrong with my throat, my pancreas, but I don't think like my liver's immediately failing, and I'm not like throwing up blood on like a daily basis. So I don't think it's like, you know, a couple times I pushed it like way too far, like when I smashed my head open, but that was like in 2002. So that was ridiculously long ago, and the ambulances haven't been here in 2 years. I had a 0.55 alcohol level.
Point what? Point what?
0.55.
0.55?
Yeah.
Wow. For the record, I had one DUI, and I was 0.19, and in my DUI classes, that was high. Everybody was like 0.10 or something, you know, 0.11.
Well, now 0.08.
I was 0.19. He is 5.5.
No, 0.55.
Oh, 0.55. Okay, I was going to say, I thought that was illegal.
Meaning 0.08 is the legal limit.
And you're 0.55.
Yeah, well, that's way far from the legal limit. Now, keep in mind. Yeah, well, they thought I was going to die. The cops said to my friend outside, they looked at my neck, they were like, why does he have that? They were being typical, you know, fucking, not that all cops are, but they were being typical D-bags, and my friend's like, I just want to see what's going on with my friend. They're like, well, right now your friend's going in an ambulance, and he goes, what's wrong with him? And they're like, well, like he's overdone it, and they're like, well, so what's up with the word ghost on his neck? Mm-hmm. And they're like, he's about to be a ghost. And my friend got pissed off, like, wow, you're like, this dude's like half dead, and like, you're being a fucking dick.
Yeah,
that's really unprofessional.
Yeah, that seems like a lot of them are like that.
So like, what they had to do was like shoot me up with before I could drink ginger ale. They kept me there for like 2 days, and I had to eat Jello and stuff just to make sure I could get something back in my stomach. By the way, I'm eating. Like, I'm not that skinny. I'm eating. Fucking. They had to pump me with like that.
Do that again, 40. Do that again. Stand. When you don't want to stand up again. All right.
well, like that water hydrate shit. They had to like rehydrate me with like that saline like shit, because like I wasn't holding any water or anything down, because like when you're throwing up sips of ginger ale or Coca-Cola or pretzels and you can't even eat like a cracker or whatever, like they had to pump me to get like water going, like because at that point, I guess after 3 or 4 or 5 days or whatever drinking, you're so dehydrated that they have to like medically fucking like rehydrate you like back into existence.
That's insane. So you're a raging alcoholic, right? What
it's off and on.
What are you doing back on Klonopin? I thought that you were you got rid of the pills. And
I haven't. I'm not back on them. I mean, they're not legally prescribed. Fucking what I'll do is
semantics here. Semantics.
What I'll do is like, instead of feeling I need to stay up and drink like 10 more beers, sometimes I don't drink and take them at the same time. I'll take one and smoke some weed when I don't want to drink, to like go to bed.
Speaking of going to bed, I think we need to go to bed, man. This is a 2 hour long show. We got
to every time it gets good. I called in ever since 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we appreciate that, but we had a lot going on.
Oh well, I got a question though. When do I get to see this leaked picture of naked Spitfire?
So, last episode, Sarah revealed that we saw a picture on her phone of her naked.
Yeah.
We never got that. Nobody took that picture. Like, we left it on her phone.
Do you think she still has it on her phone?
I'm sure she has better ones. I'm sure she has new ones. Like,
yeah.
With better technology.
Yeah, she probably still does that stuff. 40, you should ask her for that in the group. Maybe she'll private it to you.
Okay, that's
definitely will.
All right, here, I got something I'll do for you, 40. I did last time. She showed us a picture of text message John.
Yeah, because aren't we trying to set it up that me and her are going to be like an item?
Yeah. I thought we were.
I'm for that 100%. So when I was looking at her phone, and I was zooming in, she got real concerned that I was. Remember on the air, she said, "Are you looking through my pictures?"
Oh yeah.
So next time, I'm going to go for it. You hold her down, John. I'm going to go through the pictures and see if I can find a good one.
Okay.
That's pretty legal, right?
Not if it's done in the name of entertainment.
Yeah, you want to see it, don't you?
I really don't even know what she looks like that much, or like, I like to flirt on her, which is pretty much the same as every chick, and like obviously like one of you guys have dated her, or she's dated one of your friends or something. I don't know. I wouldn't mind taking a shot at fucking.
Well, she has an amazing body.
The only video I watched of her was that new one where she got drunk and says "fuck" every 30 seconds. you're like, I've never seen her say "fuck," and I heard it. She sounded like me. It's a bar. She's like, "Fuck this, fuck that."
And that video is posted exclusively in the Chris Breakers party room on Facebook.
Yeah,
I'm in there.
Yeah, you are.
40's in there.
Yeah, 40 left a comment. My sister loved your comment. She goes, I like how 40 just comments and says, "She is so hot."
But you put my video in there, which was really cool.
Yeah.
It's like it's not getting any views now, but it's not like I've really been pushing it either. And then I seen that picture you made me in some weird like fucking Andy Warhouse looking type.
That's a Shepherd Ferry.
Oh yeah.
That's a Shepherd Ferry like Obama Hope poster.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. There's so many different whatever nowadays.
Right.
And see, don't I talk a lot better when I'm not drunk? Last time I called in, I'm like, "Oh, fuck this beggar."
And you did it again this time.
All right.
I couldn't talk for shit. You're like,
40-ounce
you're like, we should just probably get him off before Ramsey comes on.
No,
by the way, I still do not think he's that funny.
He's not.
He's not.
He's not funny at all. I don't know if he's trying to be funny.
And a couple of my friends that don't know about your show and don't know about him at all, and don't even really know what a podcast was, were just looking at me and cracking up because, like, I was like, "Well, you call yourself a comedian, so I'm waiting for you to say something that's like
funny,
makes me laugh."
Yeah, you'll be waiting a while on that one, but he's a good guy. Whatever. We definitely wanted you on the show though because we want to get your take on him.
Oh, I don't have a problem with anybody. I mean, fucking, if fucking Chris likes Steve-O, or if fucking I like to get drunk and rap about my dick and obscene music videos, and if Spitfire Sour wants 19 wedding rings, and Ramsey likes to talk about fucking other races in a predominantly whatever audience setting and get punched in the face, that's all. That's all on him, right? I don't go into the heart of it. Actually I have, but they accepted it though because it's not really like meant to be malicious. It's more like he's one of us. But I don't just roll up into the middle of people and be like, "Yeah, what's up, motherfucking niggers?"
Right.
Like, that's a good way to get at least beat up, if not robbed or shot.
Yeah, definitely. Well, now we know that you know that, so that's good.
Well, I was in Trenton for a while. Mostly then I would just do stuff with Dale and spend a lot of time at my dad's house in Ewing. My mom still has that house on the river in Hopewell, and I still have this fucking trailer here. And I like the South Carolina video. You said you thought the high definition one was a lot better when you got to see it in high definition instead of the first one that came up on the fucking Facebook thing.
Definitely. We got John. You're vibrating the whole house.
Pee.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm shaking my legs. So
all right, 40, we got to go or John's going to pee his pants. I'd like to thank Darren Snyder at Indian Tune, Frank at Radio Fubar, John G at 405, Dora R at notyourrolemodel.wordpress.com, Mary Elizabeth Rumsey at meandrhyme.wordpress.com, Mike Moore from the Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks at wfodicks.com, Rich Barker from Punk Rock Night, where every Saturday night is Punk Rock Night at the Melody Inn, and Ron at Radio Max Music, Jeremy at Couch Potato Nation, Mark at the Tangent Bound Network, Jack at the Mix FM, Suma Peter at Loudtown Online Radio coming at you out of Africa, Arvin at Rant Radio Network, Tom at TalkStream Live. John, you got anything?
Well, thank our guests,
Mike at IR Internet Radio Network, Toby at Radio Blitz, Demar Soundman, United States Sound Choice,
I got one last thing.
40-ounce Pimp, Tico at FJS Radio, Peter at Cornucopia Broadcasting, Lyndon Ron at Scott Pub Radio, and Big Nate on the air at Cover Charge Radio. Yes, 40?
I got one last thing.
All right, you got 5 seconds.
What do you got?
I was disappointed that I was not thrown in your cast of characters, the personality on
I know.
We'll put you in there.
Because I'm looking, I start reading their profiles, all this stuff. You got all these people that are like regulars, I guess, on the show.
Right.
And I'm like, I should be in there somewhere.
We'll put you on there, man.
You'll be on there within a week.
Well, this interview went a lot better than the last one. The last one sucked. Fuck the last one. This one's the shit.
All right, man. John's going to pee his pants. We really got to go.
All right, we'll talk to you later, man.
All right, later, 40.
Okay, thank you very much. I hope you play it, and I know this is recording, and I hope you play it. Okay, see you guys.